Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, everyone. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about influence the world, the way we influence the world. So I have two Ericas here, two Ericas. The first to discuss about this topic, and that's it. Erica Rosa, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, sorry because my voice today is not good. I'm in flu, but I'm Érica. I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. Here I live with my parents and my dog. I work as a nutritionist in a public schools in my city as well. And I love reading, cooking, practice physical exercise. And I've been here in this platform talking talk since 20 days, I think. And like everyone, I'd like to develop my English skill, mainly my speaking. How about you, Erica? Another Erica.
Hi guys, I'm Erica. I am 34 years old. I am a journalist. I am married and we has a daughter. She has 2.5. And I am from São Paulo, Brazil, but 3 months ago we moved to Toronto, Canada, and we stay here and uh, here only English. Then I started talking 2 weeks ago because I need to get more comfortable and safety for to speak in my English and speak about my ideas and I I am outgoing person, but in English I am a little shy. And because of this, I am stay here. In my free time, I like to stay with my family, go to the church, go to the theater, and go work out and go to the gym too. That's this.
Okay. Yeah, you said very interesting stuff that the more we speak, sometimes when we start to speak in English, it's other person. Like it's not me, it's other person. But the more you talking, more you can, connect
Yes.
yourself in Portuguese and yourself in English and, became
Yes,
only
yes.
one, become only one.
Uh, I I don't know if you see the Besouro Azul, the movie. Did you
No, no,
see?
no, I didn't see.
Okay, the Bruna
But I know the
Marquezine is
history,
a
yeah.
yes, the Bruna Marquezine is a girl in
Oh,
the
I
history.
saw the interview. I
Yes,
saw,
the
I
interview,
saw.
the Bruna Marquezine speak for the other the couple, her.
Yeah.
I am a more nice in Portuguese, and
Yeah.
I
You
think,
know, but I totally
whoa,
feel because in the past I was like this, like, very, but now I feel that I'm more like I am in Portuguese the same I'm in English. Like, I'm happy, I'm excited to do the stuff. I'm kind
hmm
of uplifts person. And yeah, that's it. But I needed to work on it, like,
yes, yes, I
took a lot of
understand.
time. Yeah. So guys, let's start from the second question, right? What are the key characteristics that make someone an effective influencer, in your opinion? Like, what's the characteristic of influencers in general? Okay, will be the question. So, Erika Bergamashi, you can start.
Pode ser Guerra, não precisa ser Bergamasque, não.
Yeah, okay.
Érica Guerra. Um, I, for me, the key characteristic is like other persons because when do you speak with more people, you
Okay.
connect with more people, and normally more people observed about your life, your actions. But I believe if you don't like people, you are unsocial person. Uh, Even this, you are influencer. Influencer is an influence person. maybe one for one or two people, one or two persons, but it's a influencer too. But for me, is a key characteristic is like other persons.
Okay, I agree. Because sometimes even that the people do not want to influence the energy and the opinions and the so on, so oh, this is interesting. This is interesting.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Erica Rosa, how about you? What's your take on it?
So, from my point of view, I think influencers works if people desires. I think so. Because our influencers sell something, the lifestyle, health, the physical
Wow,
shape,
good
so
point.
strong, any muscles. So, and anyone would like to get a good life. I think it is for something that is for any is I don't know, uma coisa implícita em nós.
Implicit.
Everyone would
Yeah.
like to be another person, you know?
Okay.
So when you see people in the social media, like these people have a good life, money, many cars, many people around, bajuladores, many people around. I think this is the way that influencers shape the public opinion and influence others people because they sell desires what people do like to be, but I can't be like this person because I don't have money. I don't have this
Okay.
opportunity to be influencer like Virginia, for example.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
all.
I
agree.
agree.
Yeah, you know what's interesting on it, like what you said, like the people trying to sell this model of life. Okay. So I think it's important because it's interesting because the world is getting crazy with a lot of stuff. Like you need to work a lot, you need to study a lot, you need to learn, you need to do, you need to buy, you need to care, you need to do a lot of stuff. And the people try to make it easy. Like you only need to do like me. Okay, it's interesting because the people, are following just these people trying to fit their lives on it, on this model, right? I agree with you. You brought a very special point. Very, very interesting. Now, other question you will be more, I'm thinking here. Now about you, what do you think? Do you think you are a good influencer when you see the people around you, your family, your friends? What do you think on your work environment and your feel that you give a lot of advice and the people like and the people ask? What do you think, Erica Rosa?
Mm, I don't know because I'm not a bad example, so I think I can be influencer on other people in a good way. I can say that. But
Mhm.
I remember in about the pandemic time, the coronavirus, about vaccination because in my city, like everyone, many people didn't like to get vaccine because a vaccine is not good. Can you vaccine
Okay.
can kill you? No.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in my school, in the school for kids and babies, and the chef of the not the chef. Eu conheci cozinheira, I forget. I'm so late today. And I said, girls, you should get vaccine. You should go to Posto de Saúde to get vaccination. And another girl said, I don't go to this place because it's not good. But another say, but Erica is saying it's good to get vaccination. And she said, okay, if Erica said, you go. Oh,
Wow, this is
I'm
nice.
so
This is
happy
nice.
for this, but um, because she believed in me. Like I'm saying to you, go to get this vaccine, you not you die few days later. And it for the first time I thought, I can influence some people in my life. But about chef, elas são cozinheiras. Chef
Okay.
is the what can I say, is different. But I got your point. I forget the name, but it's not chef.
Okay.
Chef is
Okay.
different. If chef is the high people that cook in front of TV, is influencers.
Okay, okay. I got that.
Mm.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Okay, okay. But this is nice because you feel that you can influence the people and the people feel confident, trusting on you. So this is one point of being influenced. Because sometimes we need to understand that we are example, right? We are example, and sometimes you kind of the people are watching us in quotes, and we kind of, yeah, that's it. We are being
Because
observed.
sometimes, yeah, I got your point. Because sometimes I think, Erica, for example, Erica is a mother. So you influence his daughter. It's normal. Nah? So it's normal you influence the kids around you. But people that are adults like you, I think sometimes difficult to influence, because I think it's easy influencers influence a lot of other people when they are in social media. But when you see people beside you, people that take the bus, if I think it's hard you say, I influence these people. Yes, it's about a good example, but I, from my from my point of view, is strange. How about
Yeah,
you, Erica? What do you think
yeah.
about?
For me, it's a good point. I believe, yes, I am an influencer. But in my case, in my vision, we becomes an influencer more when do you identify with the other people. For example, I am a journalist. Then in journalism, in writer, are the technique about the identification. For example, I worked in a no-profit organization. Then one technique you use it to the approximation. For example, these people spend are paid for 1 month to rent to house. For example, the identification is very good because the other people, 1 month for to rent and the other things, the food, then I believe the identification is a good point to influence the anonymous influencer like me, like you. For example, I have examples. For example, in my
I'm not
case,
anonymous, I have 100
yes, yes,
followers.
not
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
yes,
100, 10 followers.
yes, yes,
I'm just kidding. Okay, okay, I got it.
yes, yes. For example, in my case, I, f- I- in my life, I have a fight with the lose weight for some years. Then in a pandemic, I posted many receitas.
Wow, receipts. I don't know.
I forget.
Recipes.
Recipes,
Recipes.
Recipes.
yes. Is a nutritionist. Recipes. Many recipes about the health food. And for me, only post. Posted. Okay, every day. I I I I don't have it daughter in this time. Then I have more time. I only work and stay at home in the pandemic. The everywhere is closed. After some weeks, I stopped these posts about the health food, and I received 2 or 3 messages, the different persons about
Oh,
this. Then I am feeling, I am missing about your posts because you incentive me and inspire me to. For me, it's so good, but I was so surprised about this because I never thought about I influence this person, these people. Then after this, uh, my husband and I always talk about this. And for example, here in Canada, you have an Instagram for the life here, and
okay.
many people's you have 400 follows. It's not so, oh, it's a famous influence,
Okay.
but we influence people, we influence our
Yeah.
friends and the other people. For example, um, when I release about our chant for Toronto, many people in my work, for example, speak to me. I admire you because I have dreams, but I forget. Normally, you a gente não abre mão de tanta coisa para realizar os sonhos, e é muito legal ver o que
Okay.
vocês estão fazendo. Then for me, it's a good because I understand. I am an influencer. I am an influencer.
Okay.
Even I don't know who, but you
Exactly.
are. We are
Yeah.
influencers.
Yeah, yeah. This is for example, I sometimes I received some messages, that people are watching this kind of, immersion. Oh, I saw you on YouTube. What? Which immersion? Oh, I saw you on YouTube and you said very interesting stuff and so on and so on. Um, and I started to think that, for example, we have a lot of toxic information, from social media, from influencers. So I think sometimes we need to work on it, like to provide good influencer for the people, honest, influence on people, to provide this, to try to influence, to balance it, because we have a lot of, influence that is kind of bad, and toxic, and can mess the people for real. So we have opportunity to do the opposite, to provide good thoughts,
Yes.
good
For
information.
for me, the honest is a good point because for me is um, como que é valioso?
Value.
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 And value. Thank you. For example, my nutritionist, like Erica, I will talk about her some days ago, and my nutritionist is very, very athlete, is very, very competitive, and uh,
Mhm.
uh, you think this person que faz atividade física desde que nasceu?
Okay.
Essa pessoa. E she's in a competition in the October. She's will a competition, and now she's staying in Chile for a travel 1 week for travel tourism. And I speak to her. You can post the difficult about you stay health in a travel because it's very difficult when do you don't have
Exactly.
the control about the food to stay in a hotel. It's very different. And she, thanks so much because I love your idea. Eu falei, I speak to her. For me, this point approximated me than you because when do you post only I work, I train. I wake up, I train. I wake up, I eat egg. Only I want I
Only the good
oh,
sides. Yeah, yeah, and the people
yes,
you
on the
try
good side,
to,
it's needed.
yeah,
Yes, it's so necessary. You see the other side. I love this phrase about the work, the gym and the workout. Ah, quem faz o que quer é criança, adulto faz o que precisa ser feito, nem sempre vai ser com disposição, mas vamos. Because
Exactly.
this is the
Exactly.
reality, is the normal life for me.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I agree. I know, for example, now I'm researching, and a lot of people said, wow, we're researcher, you know a lot. And okay, and I always say, being confident, like I know a lot, because I turn a lot of nights, a lot of nights. I know English because I spent a lot of time speaking English, a lot of time, a lot and a lot. I wrote a lot. I listened a lot. I spoke a lot, and I did all the stuffs a lot. So I'm honest with you. I know I'm not considered I'm a person that have facility. For me, it's not easy to learn other language. It wasn't because I hadn't money when I was young. I had a lot of problems, but one thing that I can, do is work on the stuff that I want. And I'm very worker. So when I start to do something, I always say to people, I try to be honest, like, man, okay, I think we can learn, but we demand time. We demand, movement. So you need to change the stuff. But sometimes the people don't want to do the stuff, and okay. And I'm just, well, yeah, that's your choose what you know, and yeah, that's it. I think sometimes when we realize that we feel comfortable with ourselves, like, well, I'm in this point because I worked a lot. And okay, if you want to, be the same or be similar, I will say what you need to do, and you try to do your way, in your way, and work on me. I can help or not. So, it's kind of being soft with your comfortable with your progress, comfortable with your process as well. Um, Erica Rosa, I'm thinking here, what do you think about the influencers in general? What do you think about the amount of influencers that we have, on Facebook? Facebook, I think it's died. On Instagram, TikTok, in general. What's your feeling,
I
perception?
I don't know when influencers come because I don't have some people, famous people that
Okay.
influence me. So because I'm not a people that likes social media,
Yeah.
I have Instagram, but I didn't post that. I like for about the to follow some things about my jobs, but I don't know how people follow someone because I don't have time to see what you do every single day, and I know you share with people what you do like to share because no one have the perfect life all the time. When you are talking, you and Erica, I was thinking you and her inspire people around you. Because then Erica said, I moved on to Toronto, Canada, and many people start to follow me on Instagram because people live your dream if you
Wow.
inspire these
Wow. Yeah,
people.
exactly.
And
Wow.
when you
Nice.
said, Angel, I work hard to get good results in my English level. Okay, but some people is not prepared to work like you because
Yeah.
all people have your own moments to do something. Maybe today now I'm not prepared to do what you do, or I can't do now. I don't know because everyone has many things to do in the
Exactly.
daily routine, and the life is my life. Your life is your life. And,
Yeah.
okay, that's it, Erica.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this
My
point you
God.
brought is awesome, because that's it. I think when we said some stuff or try to give some advice, we are only saying the honesty. like, I did it, and this is my position. I did it. I don't know your life. I don't know if you have, opportunity to do the same. I don't know if I have time, but I did it, right? I'm not better because I did it. I just did it, because sometimes the people, I have seen it a lot, like the people trying to be the same the other person is, the same, exactly the same. What they eat, what they watch, what they read, what they do, everything. So these kind of people get frustrated very easily because
It's
Yes,
pathological, no?
totally,
It's so
totally,
strange.
yes,
yeah.
It's
We are living
pathological.
this crazy world. Yeah,
People
I
can
need to
stalk
say
your
that.
life.
I need to say that we have. I was reading a book about the economy of attention. Economy of attention pretty much means the big techs trying to catch your attention, you know, on Instagram. All the companies around the world are trying to catch your attention because your attention is valuable. Sometimes the people, just rolling the Instagram, spending time for more than 2 or 3 or 4 or a lot of hours. So they, enriching this company. So it's kind of crazy. It's a really crazy world. So that's it. Pathology, you brought this awesome point.
yes. There is a documentary at
What is the
Netflix.
name?
Is O Dilema das Redes. Is
Ah,
about
okay.
this. Is about this when you see no notification, for example, 10 minutes ago, or 10 minutes before, you receive another, and you stay connected all the time. And for me, it's a very delicate point because for me the honesty, for example, in my profile about Toronto, we put many things, many difficulties you has. For example, when we arrived, our daughter stay sick, and we make a video about this. We make a video. Is a big chance for everyone. Then for kids, is a big. Then the adaptation is not so easy. It's very difficult, and it's very interesting because we receive many messages about oh. Um, soon she was better. Wait, step by step. Then for me, it's very significant because you need more transparency, more
Okay.
honesty in the social media. Um, I have one example, for example, about this. I don't have influencers to like Erica. I don't understand the necessity. You wake up and you open your cell phone and stay the life of the other person. For me, it's very crazy. I don't have time to see my friends, the life of my friend, then the other person. I don't know who is. And for example, when I was pregnant, my mother-in-law is very outside person, is very funny person, and we make a video about revelation the pregnancy. It's so good. My mother-in-law put in the TikTok, and the video has more than 2 million views.
Wow.
Then yes,
Wow.
yes, she got many followers, hates too because it's a part. And after this, when for example, we wake up and stay in a breakfast. One post, one video about this. You stay in a restaurant. One post, one stay eating pastel. One post, and it's very boring because you
Yeah,
don't live
exactly.
your
You
life.
don't live your
You
life.
need
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes, you need to prove the others you can nice things, because in the hospital, no, but nice things. For the others, for me, it's so sad because I don't agree with this. In our case, we recently I posted one test about 2 months here, and the test is not happy. The test
Yeah.
is very difficult and honest, and many comments about this. I feeling your feels. We pray about this because the people feeling the same. Um, Not frustrated, but difficult to begin a new life. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's another language. It's another people without family, without friends.
Exactly.
Uh, you have a daughter. It is very. You have many difficulties, but every people has many difficulties in your life. Then
Yeah.
I think I don't. I am not a social media person because I never follow these famous influencers. Sometimes I know no acaso assim, uh,
Okay.
in this situation, but I don't like it. For me, it's not part of my life.
Yeah, you what you said, I'm imagining that people, in front of some bands, for example, in a show, live show, with the cell phone, like, uh, you know, recording the show, but in front of the show, like, what a fuck, it's what you are doing. Like, you're not living the show and not enjoying the moment and so on. So we are living crazy times we talk about it.
Yes. And the last point, there is a one series about this, the Black Mirror in the Netflix. It's very good. Is about this many
About
episodes.
technology,
Yes,
crazy, okay, crazy
yes, it's
consequences
chapters.
of technology. Okay,
Yes, crazy consequence is very interesting about this point.
yeah, awesome. Ericas and Ericas, we need to finish this. Unfortunately, we need to finish this conversation. But you
Yes.
know what we talk in the very, very, very beginning of this conversation, we can share here, okay? Your points and so on, talking about that problem that we gonna discuss, within the talk with teams and so on. And also you can say some topics that you would like to discuss. I really like I really like this kind of topic, technology, education, because I've reading a lot about it. So I think it's important because the more we can manage our energy, more we can advance in a lot of points, a lot of points. Okay. Thanks a lot for this conversation, Erica and Erica. See you in the next. Okay. I
Thank
hope you
you.
have a very good week.
Thank you so much.
And that's it. Bye bye. Bye bye.
For you
Bye bye.
All
See
too.
yours.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.